Today we are going to be decorating a 12-foot Christmas tree in Tuscan style, traditional, and whimsical, all wrapped into one. So if that sounds like fun, I encourage you to join me. Also too, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Liz and the name of my channel is Traditions by the Seasons. Now, next to being a wife and a mother of 4 daughters, my passion in life is decorating through the seasons. So I encourage you to check out my channel and join me. We always have fun decorating here. So today's video is a collab with my good friend over at Ramon at Home's channel. For those of you who may not be familiar with him, he is an interior designer, seasonal decorator, DIYer, and he does very budget-friendly decor, which is so important. The man's a genius. He can take Dollar Tree items and make them look like Neiman Marcus. You guys, I'm telling you, you have to run over and check out Ramon at Home. He often showcases how to decorate in different styles such as farmhouse, glam, and traditional, so virtually there's something for everyone. He's amazing. Check him out. He's already kicked off Christmas. He has loads of inspiration for you to watch on his channel, and I'll have him linked in the description box below. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's start decorating this tree. I'm excited. So as you can see, I'm standing in my foyer and I've got my 12-foot tree already set up. And then when you move over here, I've got my home office. It's a mess right now because I have gathered ornaments, garlands, ribbon, all that. And it's all in there ready to go, so I can kind of just go plug and play. But I want to give you a couple tips before we get going. Here's tip number 1. Before you ever start decorating your tree, make sure you have 2 things: extension cords and extra lights. Because I'll tell you what, when you start on your tree, to find out that you need an extension cord and then you've got to go scrounge for one can be cumbersome. And then when you find out you've got a strand of lights out, it's like, and you're in the creative mode, it kind of like throws you off. So always have these ready to go before you start your tree. Now, the number 1 question I always get when I do my Christmas is, what twinkle lights are you using? And I'm using the Holiday Time LED warm mini twinkle lights from Walmart. When you go get these, grab several boxes because these don't last long. But that's what we're gonna do because this adds that nice, beautiful sparkle and glimmer ever so gently through your tree. So this, as pretty as it looks just like it is, you're gonna see the difference it makes when we add these twinkle lights. Here's what they look like. They just blink ever so gently. It's not like a strobe light or anything like that. You don't want those in your tree. These lights, these are what you want. Now, as far as these lights go, I am not going to zigzag them down every branch because I don't want this tree to be overkill with twinkle lights, you know? So what I'm gonna do is start at the top and I'm just gonna go around the tree very sporadically. It's not gonna be in there super tight. They're gonna be placed just very gently, loosely on the branches. So basically, I'm just kind of sticking the lights in loosely back so it kind of lights up the inner part of the tree. And then I come forward. And then I go back. And then I come forward. So, but very loosely. All right, guys, and this is what it looks like once you get a few strands of twinkle lights in your tree. It just makes it look so festive and Christmassy. I highly recommend. All right, so I have a whole bunch of pics, and I know a lot of you are probably thinking, why are you throwing that in your tree? But just stick with me. I think you will like where I'm going with this. So I have 5 of these pics, and I'm gonna put these sporadically in the tree. I like to add lots of different textures, and I think I'm gonna try to do clusters of pics, and I think it's gonna end up looking gorgeous. So I think I'm gonna put one here. I'll come back and, you know, play with this, but now I've got 2 of these garlands from Hobby Lobby, and you've got the burgundies and golds and greens. and berries. So I'm thinking about putting 2 of these in the tree. This will also act as really good filler, so, you know, kind of fill in the bare spots. So you can see I placed it down on the bottom, just to kind of fill that in. And now I'm gonna go probably right up there, right in this area, and put the next one. And so far, this is what we have. And you're probably thinking, what in the world, Liz? Where are you going with this? Just stick with me. Right now would be a good time to add my fleur-de-lis. And as I stated before, I know these are French, but they're very reminiscent in Tuscan style design and decor. And I had them down in my basement. These were from Ross. I have a set of 3. And so I'm gonna strategically place these in the tree as my focal point. This was my inspiration for doing this tree. So I just need to figure out where I want to put them. So I already got my big one placed. And you can see right here, it has a hanger. I'm just slipping the branch through here and it holds on perfectly. All right, guys, you can see I've got one there, one right here, and then one right there for 3. All right, now let's start adding our pics in and let's strategically place them. So I have a big basket of all these Christmas pics, all from Hobby Lobby. And then I'm gonna be adding to those with these dried leaves and some of these. So I think it'll be really pretty. So I kind of want to show you what I'm doing. So I've got this pic. This was from Hobby Lobby. And I'm just kind of sticking it on top of a branch and then kind of spreading these out. Then I've got this pretty wispy branch, which adds more of like a natural looking element, and I'm putting it right below it. Just like that. All right. Now I'm gonna go in with one of these really pretty branches with, it's like twigs and pine cones and berries and kind of beigey brown golden colored leaves. And I'm gonna just insert this right here and kind of manipulate it where I want it to go. And kind of spread them out to make them look more full. But you can see the pine cones, and then you see the brighter green makes it pop, and then this adds a more natural looking element. Now I'm adding in this color because this is just so pretty and Tuscan looking, I should say. And then I want to add in some leaves. Kind of have them pointing down. And then I want to add this branch. And I think that looks gorgeous. I really do. It's going really, really well. And so I want to do clusters of these. So I want to do one here, one up there, one here, to add that pop of Tuscan color I'm looking for. Now, as with all my trees, when I first start, it looks ugly before it gets pretty. So please stick with me and see where I go with this. But you can see just how pretty. It looks like a little spray in this tree. It has dimension and different textures, and I love the colors next to that. And I think it all starts to pop. So I also have these little picks with pops of cream. And I think I want to add this right here, just to add another textural element. And I think that looks really pretty. Let's do another one. So I just put this pick right in here. You just snug it right into the tree and then spread it out. Then take this branch and go right beneath it. Just kind of stick it in there. And I'm gonna take this branch. Being patient is the name of the game. And taking the time to spread your branches out and make them look fuller. I don't like it there. I'm going to take this one. There we go. I think that looks really pretty. And you just want to fluff your branches up so it looks really full. On to the next. I just have to show you what I did. I took this cute little glittery bird and I thought, wouldn't that look cute sitting here nesting here in this little grouping? And I actually love it. Next to the little gold glitters and berries. I mean, is that not cute or what? Let me bring you closer. Isn't that pretty? So it's actually looking really pretty. And what I'm doing, I'm gonna finish doing my little clusters. I've got one more there, one on the side. Yeah, I've got two more to do. And then right here, you may be able to see, I'm just doing one of these bushes with one of these. And then I'll be adding to that. And here's what we have so far. You can see the cluster up there. And there's one there, there's one on the side, one here, one here. So now what I'm gonna do, you can see a lot of bare spots. I'm gonna start filling in with the remainder of the pics that I have. They won't necessarily be clusters like that. They'll be a little bit more sparse, but it'll still be pretty. Like here, this one is just a greenery pick with the berry pick, and that's it. And then you come down here and you see more, you know, dimension and colors. And then right here, I've added some feathers and, you know, same sort of look, but maybe a little more sparse. So I've used all my like piney branches and all the berry ones, they're all used. Wish I would have bought more. But anyway, now I'm gonna go in with these and kind of just hang these off the branches. Sporadically, just to add, to tie this into the fleur-de-lis. So I have, let's see, four, I think three, well, 3 or 4 of these. And I just thought I could kind of go in here and fill in some of the bare spots. Let's see. I like that. So now I'm going in with these picks, and I'm just filling in bare spots where I think it needs a little something something. Now I have several of these little branches, and I'm just gonna, you know, put these in, I don't know, where I think it may need some oomph. I decided to add those at the top of the tray. Let me take you down and I'll show you. So as you go up, you can see them right up in that area. They look kind of wispy and I like it. So my tree's really coming along, but now I'm gonna go fill in with some of these pics in the big bare spots kind of on the back side. These are great fillers. So there's a big gap there, so I just like to spread these out so it gives it a more full look. And I'm just sticking it into the tree. But you can see it really does add dimension and fullness right where you need it. Hope you guys can see. Like I said, great space fillers. And now I'm gonna add this ornament right here. So I just ran down to my basement and I was trying to think, what could I use for a tree topper? Besides, you know, doing the usual bow and Christmas pics. And I went down there and I thought, I'm gonna try this because it's got the metal and it's got a garden ball. And to me, it looks very Tuscan Christmas-esque. So I'm gonna try to go run up and put it on the top of the tree. I actually love it, but I wanna like oomph it up underneath with something. But I think it definitely gives this tree a unique Tuscan look. I'm loving it. All right guys, well, we've got all of our pics placed in the tree and now it's time to add ornaments. There are people that do beiges and browns and golds and creams in their trees. So anyway, this has a lot of natural looking elements as well as fall colors, but what is Tuscan? It's earthy, rich colors. Now, I don't have a lot of burgundy. In fact, I have no burgundy in my house. So the only pops of burgundy that I'm getting are from those 2 garlands that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I just didn't want to add burgundy. That would have been beautiful in this tree with lots of gold. But my trees that are going in the family room are going to be traditional red and green. So I just couldn't put burgundy. It wouldn't look right. So anyway, this was my solution. So guys, I want to show you a little trick. Y'all are going to think I'm crazy, but I've been doing it for years and it works awesome. How many times do we get our ornaments on the trees and they're hanging all cockeyed? And you're like, oh, if it was only hanging this way or that way, it would look so much better. And you play with it, you twist it, it just never looks right. This is my solution to it. Here's an ornament. I take the hanger off. I know, I'm crazy that way. And then I come over here, check this out. I find a branch right here, and then I stick it right into the styrofoam. It gives you a very polished, pretty look. And then it hangs right where you want it. Bam. So now I have 2 of these. I'm gonna hang these probably towards the top, somewhere. Actually, I hung that one there and then I'm gonna take this one up towards the top. And it doesn't come with a hanger, but it's not a problem. I just slip the branch right through this hole and bend it back. It puts it right into place. So if you don't have hangers, it's not a biggie. You can always hang them without the hangers. No one will know. So every year I like to try new and fun things in my tree, and I found this mirror. I've got 3 of them, and so I thought, why not? I like the shape. It's got a hanger on the back, So I can virtually slip a branch through and then just, pinch it, and it should hang just fine. So I'm gonna try it. So I'm thinking of trying it right here. So I hung it right there. See, hi. And I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. I like it. So I don't have a hanger for this, but not a problem. Let's see. I'm gonna take it, go right to this branch, slip this right through where the hanger would go. And then I just bend it up. There you go. Done. And just to show you again, if you have an ornament like this, just take the top off and then go right over here to a branch. You want to find where the hole was and just stick it right into the ornament. And look how pretty it hangs. It's perfect. Now we've got a bunch of feathers. I got these at Hobby Lobby. They're very lightweight, and I just thought these might be a fun accent piece on this tree. And now I'm adding some pears. Now for those of you who are bow challenged, buy yourself some bows. I got these at Hobby Lobby, and I'm just gonna strategically kind of place these in the bare spots. We are in the home stretch now, and all I have left is 2 boxes. I have a reindeer and another box of these leaves. So that's all that's left to add to this tree, and we will be done. I'm loving it. It's actually really gorgeous. So when I did my planning video for this tree, I originally had planned to add a lot of red and green. And then as I put this tree together, I thought, nah, I'm gonna keep the red and green off. And I love it. But my 2 trees that are gonna go in the family room are gonna have lots of red and green. And my tree skirt is red, so I stood back and I thought, no, I have to add some red in here. So what I'm doing is just kind of running this ornament garland in through the branches, just to add that pop of red and green and gold. So now I've got to play with it, but I do like the color. It adds a festive touch. So I pretty much tapped out all the ornaments I was going to use for this tree, and on this very back side, it's a little sparse. And so as you go up the staircase, if you look down, you can kind of see where the bare spots are. This is another tip. Get yourself an ornament garland. These are great fillers for trees. And so now I'm just gonna snug it right behind over here and just kind of wrap it into the branches, and I will be done. Now I don't have a gold or green tree skirt, which would be gorgeous with this. All I have is red. And actually another tip is if you don't have a tree skirt, you can always get a tablecloth. So I got this one at Walmart. It's just gonna have to suffice. And these 2 dual trees I'm putting on either side of my fireplace are gonna have lots of red and green. So I need to sort of tie it and bring it all together. And now that I've added those red and green and gold ornaments, I think I can get away with this. So I'm gonna put this under the tree, clean up, and then I'll show you the whole tree. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my 12-foot Christmas tree in the foyer, Tuscan style. The route I thought I was gonna end up going, I didn't actually follow through with. I had planned on doing Harlequin green and red ribbon. I didn't do that. So basically this is a ribbonless tree with the exception of the store-bought ribbons that I got from Hobby Lobby. But this ain't your mama's Christmas tree. It's different, it's unique. To me, it's something I would see in a boutique. That's what, when I look at it, that's what I would see in a boutique. And I kind of like it. I'll do more traditional whimsical in my family room, and this is just a whole different look. So anyway, don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone and try something different, because you may find you may just like it. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you for stopping by, and be sure to run over to Ramon's channel and check out how he decorated his Christmas tree. Say hello, show him some love, and again, I'll link everything in the description box below. And I hope if you're new here, you may consider subscribing, because I'm gonna have loads of Christmas stuff coming up here shortly, so stay tuned. All right, everyone, here's my Tuscan tree. I hope you enjoyed watching the process, and here's the final look. Thank you all for stopping by. It was so much fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.